With 10,000 subscribers, it seems like a great time to start out a blue-collar coder community project. So what's a community project? Well, that's something that you can contribute to and put on your resume. And there's lots of cool things that you can contribute to on this project. So let me talk about what it is. It's a guitar chord finder. And if you're like, yeah, it's been done before, well, not quite like this. This is an algorithmic chord finder, meaning that if you specify the instrument that you've got, the tuning that you've got, and the chord that you want, it automatically goes and finds all of the chord positions programmatically. And that's actually really unique. And on top of that, we put this really cool Glassmorphic interface using Tailwind and React. So there's lots of cool stuff in here, and it's by no means done. So there's lots of great opportunities for you to jump in and try your hand at doing some open source work and put that on your resume as somebody you can say, yep, I was in on that. All right, let's go jump into the code and take a look around. All right, so here is our JMusic repository, and it's got an engine in it. The engine is what does the actual calculation of all the chords. And then there is a JM Glass application, which is a pretty much standard create React app that we put twin macro in so we get Tailwind and then put some nice skinning on. And the result is right here. So this is the kind of 0.0001 release of JMusic Glass. All of this is stuff that we can play with and have fun with. It's a Glassmorphic interface where you can go and change the root note of the chord that you want to play. So play a D, you can play a seventh on that, and you can see all the various fingerings. Then you can kind of flick along and see the different, chords as it comes by. This is not doing the full gamut of what it could do, because the engine actually supports being able to specify the kind of instrument you want, the chord spelling you want. You can come up with new chord spellings on the fly. So it's really, really, really powerful. All right, let's go have a look over at the code. All right, so I've already cloned this out of GitHub. And the first thing I would do is yarn start, or yarn in the JM Glass directory. That's already done, so it's already good to go. And then from there, yarn start. And that's actually going to bring up this development server. So a big element of this is over here in the cache directory, big just in the kind of number of files. So because the algorithm is not exactly the quickest thing in the universe, I go and cache out all of the different chords for all the root notes on a guitar in standard tuning. And then it just is really quick to flip around the UI. On average on my MacBook, it takes in the realm of a couple of seconds to come up with all the chord positioning. And that's just a fact of just the amount of work it's going to take to actually find all of the potential locations of each note. There's usually 8 for any given note on a guitar, and then do the combinatorials of all of the different notes in a chord, and then figuring out which one of those is the most playable. It's all just a kind of intensive application, although I'm sure we can go and make that even faster over time. On the UI side, it all uses the Tailwind twin macro stuff that I showed off in another video. And you can take a look around for yourself at how the Glassmorphic stuff is done. Mainly just a combination of some opacity and some blur filters to give it that good smoky look in the glass. There's a little bit of a backdrop shadow on these boxes to let them kind of stand out from the edge of the glass. It's pretty cool. And we can maybe consider, as we go through building out more of this UI, going and extracting that into its own Tailwind UI glass theme, and maybe put that out as another project. I think that would be really cool as well. So really cool stuff, fun stuff to dig into, and have a look at it. All right, I hope you found something in all of that you want to contribute to. There's great things that you can contribute to on the UX UI front. There's all kinds of fun stuff in the React space. That Glassmorphic stuff with Tailwind, I think is really cool. The chord finding engine, also really interesting. So dig in, try it out. If you have any questions or comments, be sure to put those in the comments section down below. We're gonna be running this project off of the Discord server. There's a link to that in the description. Just join in on the J Music channel and have a look around, ask any questions you want, jump on some GitHub issues and just have at it. Of course, feel free to like and share this video with your friends, subscribe if you haven't already. But in the meantime, be happy, be healthy, and be safe.